Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of Game Talk. We have, this ladder mattress setup is going to be here for a while now, so, let me move that closer, because I will be jumping off the ladder in this episode. And then I won't do it for a while, because, it's Game Talk, it's a talk show. We should probably keep it a talk show, not just a jumping off the ladder show. But anyways, favorite WWE moments, WrestleMania is tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, it's like a week from now by the time I'm recording this, but yeah, I just kind of feel like talking about wrestling. So anyways, we have my top 3 WrestleManias and WrestleMania moments, two top 3s. So let's get on with top 3 WrestleManias. WrestleMania 19. This WrestleMania was just jam-packed. So good. Even the matches that were just wasting time were still good. None of them felt like they were just forced to be in there, and it was really well done. And my third favorite WrestleMania. And and let's get on with top 3 WrestleMania moments. Okay, so with WrestleMania moments, all 3 of these are from things I saw live, whether I was actually in the building or I just saw when I was watching on pay-per-view. I saw these when they happened, so I'm not going to put like Andre the Giant and Hulk Hogan when Hulk Hogan slammed him. That was a great WrestleMania moment, but I wasn't really there, so I've heard that it was all the speculation, and it was really cool when it happened, but now I already know, so it's not as exciting or as breathtaking if you already know, people told you that it's going to be exciting and breathtaking, whereas these 3 moments I all saw when they happened. I didn't hear it from everyone else, it just happened. So number 3 is the Undertaker-Shawn Michaels match from WrestleMania 25. The whole match, just the whole match, is my third favorite WrestleMania moment because I was at WrestleMania 25. It was in Houston. I went, and it was just the best match in my opinion. The best WrestleMania match, like the best WrestleMania match I've ever seen. Literally, I don't mean that figuratively. That was the best WrestleMania match I've ever seen. I've never seen a best WWE match, period, that I've ever seen. It's the best match I've ever seen, and I was there live to see it, and it was so amazing. But anyways, let's get back to top 3 WrestleManias with number 2, a WrestleMania that was in Houston. It was not WrestleMania 25, it was WrestleMania 17. WrestleMania 17 was in 2001. It was in Houston. I was too young to go because I was like 3 months old when it happened. But, it was cool that the first WrestleMania that happened after I was born was in Houston, which is pretty cool. But, I would also like to say that, the first WrestleMania I ever saw was WrestleMania 22. So, I just wanted to say that because a lot of people will probably wonder. So it was late 2005 when I got into wrestling, when I first got into wrestling. But anyways, WrestleMania 17, it was amazing, all the matches, just like WrestleMania 19, except better. The reason I put this higher than WrestleMania 19 is because it has Stone Cold, it has The Rock, it has all these people, and from the Attitude Era, it's the perfect ending to the Attitude Era, whereas 19 was just like a good WrestleMania. So number 2, WrestleMania 17. Now let's see my second favorite WrestleMania moments from WrestleMania 22, the first WrestleMania I ever saw. Edge speared Mick Foley through a flaming table. Fucking amazing. It was the best thing. When I first saw it as a kid, I was like, holy shit, I love this now, and I've loved it ever since. Like, before then, wrestling was just this thing that I was like, oh, okay, this is kind of cool. I'll probably grow out of it eventually, but when I saw that, I just changed my mind. And I'm not trying to say if you don't like wrestling that this will change your mind. I'm just saying that you had to be in the perfect mindset for it to switch you around on how you feel about wrestling. Because, like, Christian grew out of wrestling, so this is a perfect example. Like, seeing this match would not turn him back on to wrestling. It wouldn't turn him on, but it wouldn't get him back into wrestling because I just told him about it, and he knows that it's awesome or whatever, and he's probably heard about it from WWE themselves. He probably didn't see it right when it happened, and he probably wasn't, when he did see it, he was probably older and he wasn't a 5-year-old like me. I was a 5-year-old, by the way. So he wasn't a 5-year-old when he saw it. So when I was 5 and I saw that, I was like, holy shit! And I probably did say holy shit because I'm a potty mouth. But anyways, yeah, Edge spears Mick Foley through a table. It was just an amazing moment. It's what really kept me into wrestling. Because ever since then, I've been waiting for the moment to top that. And since it's number 2, it's pretty obvious that one WrestleMania moment has. And actually, it's 2 WrestleMania moments because it's a tie for first because I couldn't choose a 3-way tie actually. Because there are so many moments that I had to put a 3-way tie. I like them all equally. So, yeah. And I just realized, I guess I'll give you a hint. All 3 of those WrestleMania moments that I put as number 1 all involve Shawn Michaels. So that's a hint. Let's see, number 1 of what's my favorite WrestleMania. But first, let's jump off of a fucking ladder. My favorite WrestleMania is WrestleMania 22. It was the first WrestleMania I saw. It was just great. In hindsight, the matches weren't that good, but, I was a kid, so when I watch it back, I can't get out of the kid mindset. I'm just like, this is amazing, and other people are like, this is mediocre, but I thought it was fucking amazing. So, yeah, I just remember watching it for the first time, and, like, the reason it was good is because when I was a kid, I didn't know it was fake, so, and a lot of the people that I was a fan of won. Like, at the time, I liked John Cena, he won. I liked Rey Mysterio, he won. I liked Kane, and he won. So, and Rob Van Dam, I liked him, he won. So, it was just a perfect WrestleMania for a kid like me, but other people will probably say it's mediocre, but it was my favorite WrestleMania. Ow, that hurt my leg more than it did my face. Ow. Okay. My 3-way tie for my favorite WrestleMania moments are... I guess I'll go in chronological order of the order when they happened. This is actually the only one that did not happen when I was born. But it was Shawn Michaels winning against Bret Hart. I did like Bret Hart, but I was like, holy shit, that match was great. It was perfect. Shawn, the boyhood dream has come true for Shawn Michaels. It was a perfect moment, great match, fucking long match, but it was a great match, and the other 2 in the 3-way tie is, one of them is Shawn Michaels losing to The Undertaker WrestleMania 26. The match was not as good as 25, but it was just so fucking... Shawn Michaels lost, and I remember Christian's reaction was fucking priceless because we watched it together. So, you know, and I guess he had to leave early, so he couldn't. So I did not watch this live. I had to. I was homeschooled, so it was easy to stay off the grid. But he had to like go into school and not let anyone tell him, and he did somehow. And we watched it the next weekend, and we both watched. Christian's face. He literally cried out no when Shawn Michaels lost. I did too, even though I wanted Undertaker to win. And, yeah, just a perfect match, you know, just like the other one. Well, not match, but perfect moment like the other one. And the last one is actually a whole match. It's the Hell in a Cell end of an era match between Undertaker and Triple H for the inside of Hell in a Cell with Shawn Michaels as the guest referee. See, I told you all three had Shawn Michaels somewhere in it. So, although one of them he was just a special referee, but he does play an important role in the match. I'm not going to spoil what he does, but I think it's pretty obvious who wins. It's Undertaker, because his streak ended because he was undefeated at WrestleMania, and he finally lost at WrestleMania 30, so if it happened at WrestleMania 28, you can use common sense to find out that Undertaker won, but, you know, it was really good. So, anyways, yeah, I hope you enjoyed Game Talk! Let's go. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. Oh, God. Bye. Game Talk, the show where we talk about games. Bye!